Amigos, what's up? Welcome back to our channel, Atrocities Upon Cities, where as always you see a progression of every day. Today you're going to be seeing us taking out nice bushes and their little stumps that they have. You're also going to be seeing us do some weed spraying, a little bit of lawn weed stop from Spectre's side, and different areas that you'll see. First of all, we'll start with the bush picking around it, and then I pruned it down so it could be easier to work with, and then I just pulled it out just like that, fellas. Move on quickly to the one in the back. It's a pomegranate, looks pretty good. You guys can see that was a rosemary there, but the pomegranate's coming next. I took it out pretty quick too. All these areas out here took me about 2 hours at the most. You guys can see how I'm going to push this down, so I'll be quiet for a couple seconds. Alright, fellas, I couldn't take it out while I was recording, but I took it out eventually. I also just did a couple of picking right there to make sure I got the last fruit. You guys can hear how I hit it, and then eventually it just came out. And there was another one that I took out in the front, so it looked pretty big. That one was a little bigger, close to the wall, so all I had to do was get the top roots. Most of these didn't have good irrigation, so all the roots were at the top. All I did was go around them, and they're easier to pull out. You guys can tell right there how I pick out around them, and then that one fell by itself because of the weight on the top. Once it was loose enough, it just tipped over. You guys can see the hole's not as big, the root ball's pretty small, and that's what it takes, fellas. Nice and perfect, the way it used to look before. We'll go right back into the lawns that we do. This is one of the seeding jobs that we had. It's looking pretty good. We got a couple bare spots that we're gonna grow, and we're gonna do weed stopper lawns. You guys can see the dandelions and the little puffers that you see. Everybody knows those weeds out here. They're the most that grow in between lawns. The left side's doing great. There's a couple weeds in there left, looking awesome. So we're gonna be reseeding on Tuesday. I'll do a video about how we reseed those different areas that we'll take care of, but that's the way it works out here, fellas. You guys can see the weed stopper lawns and the weed spray that we use. We use a small little HDX hand sprayer. I want to buy a little battery powered one from DLT Lawn Care that he promotes, so I'll be using this code later. For now, we're just going to show you how we spray out here. We come by and we spray all the areas that have saturated in water. You guys can tell, just to keep the weeds down. Even though there's no weeds or little ones coming in, we make sure we spray sufficient so they can all die, and we'll come back again and keep spraying. I hate pulling weeds, so I spray them at the time that they're supposed to be sprayed. I'll probably pull them is okay, better than pulling them while they're strong and rooted. All these areas get taken care of every time we come out here, and every time it looks like they're getting more under control. So we'll go into another yard. Out here we came by to fix some of the fake grass and the rocks that go into the fake grass. So those of you that think putting fake grass, you make sure that there's no more maintenance. If anything, there's even more maintenance. We got to keep coming by once or twice a month, making sure that there's no trash, making sure of all the weeds. You guys saw that area I was pulling at the beginning of the video. I'll go back into it, a little slower version of me pulling it. All these areas of fake grass and all these areas of pavers, I guess they didn't go with cement. A lot of the pavers look to sink down a little, but it's okay. That's the way it works sometimes, and it's due to compaction. So we'll keep progressing into these jobs out here, and I'll show you how we pull the weeds. Amigos, what's up? There you have it. Everything went great. It started raining on me, so we had to stop. This was the backyard of the house we already did. For now, everybody, thanks for watching our channel. More rain on the way. AUC, amigos.